You can't imagine.
You're gonna regret coming here.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Accio.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Levioso. Oh.
You've made a grave mistake. You will pay for that. I see you. You come. Perhaps I'll take a ram. Expulso! You die for that. Expulso! Thought you could expulso! Now to finish the job. Expulso! Expulso! Stupid one! Expulso! 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 Expulso!
Confringo.
No one to share in my victory. Yes!
Revelio. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Incendio.
You're going to regret that.
Accio. Incendio.
Pay for your deeds. That's just the beginning.
You let Nora Federer go, didn't you? Think you're clever, don't you?
Leviosa.
I'm just warming up. You can't hold up for...
Leviosa. Accio.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Revelio. Potato. Leviosa.
Stupid one.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Leviosa. Potato.
Stupid one.
Leviosa. Accio.
Stupid one.
Leviosa. Potato.
Stupid one. Stupid one. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did
Then I'm glad to be...
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately.
His search.
We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
You're back. Nice to see you again. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see... I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broom Flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
What are you up to now?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about...
The Daedalian keys are back. The Daedalian keys, surely. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the... Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear... You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open it, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Did I tell you I've been in touch with the Ministry about the artifact?
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald. The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you...
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
You were an augury at noon in the desert. It's something my gran and I say. It means that something. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like...
You've intrigued me.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our Restore Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention that...
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous sea. Tournament play is almost always easier for...
I take it you're a fan.
And I would have been a Tengu, if not for...
I know that feeling.
And some things are in it. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our...
What is Felix
Also known as Liquid Luck. And it is illegal in all wizarding sports. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. When I confronted her afterwards...
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about...
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not I burned my bull.
What happened to Asuka? Did she...
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my...
Thank you, Professor.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Yes!
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
So knowledgeable.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor.
Very well done. Although now, as you have no doubt sharpened your... based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one...
I see good things. After all,
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those... But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present. And if that performance is any channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Levioso, descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Levioso.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it... Now, let's see how you fare with Defindo. Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have... On Defindo, I will... It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Confringo!
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Revelio.
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the Demiguy's figurine menace.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting...
Oh, of course not! And from what I understand, the village was lucky. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good.
Alohomora. Well done! You're in! Revelio.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area.
Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of They tell the difference between Arcanite and
Revelio.
That had better not be another student, I hear.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora.
About, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those something with hatch. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, my mother. I think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, you troll?
Aloha Mora.
off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Many students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not.
Of the human condition. Sir, how's that?
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity.
It's definitely intriguing.
You, my friend, are a gentle person. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a...
How many statues are...
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to.
Understood.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery. We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the demiguise figurine.
Revelio.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Are they from the restricted section?
No, and none of your business. I know.
And taking dangerous...
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Off to couch a hogshead, I presume.
Descendo.
Fear not, my young.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What have you learned?
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No, she's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts.
She was just good at casting a spell. No wonder.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said the single greatest... I often read about great witches in my limited free time. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso trait, but in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love... Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana...
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the...
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what...
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the... There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Don't forget to give me...
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So...
Precisely what Deke was thinking. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the nap.
Perfect! Deke... A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Do cooperate, won't you? Professor Howard will never believe this. Everything's all right now. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso. I'll look after you. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees. Deke will see you there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral path. So, Unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time...
I shall go and find a moon calf.
Deke will be waiting for your...
Now, I'm only trying to help. There. I'm not going to hurt you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience. Actually, perhaps another time.
Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with... If you gather some magical materials from your beasts...
Very well.
Most excellent.
Hello, Deke. I have some questions for you.
What do you need to know?
What uses do magical materials have?
They have a variety of uses, all of which help to make a witch or wizard more powerful. Deke thinks it might be easier to show you once you have some...
Thank you. I'll get back.
Wonderful.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to...
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical... making your clothing more useful in a... Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be...
I'll go and experiment with the loom. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help. Revelio. Levioso! Revelio.
That young'un's now to...
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Levioso. Repulsor. Glacial. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodien. Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne is as good as Sophronia said she was. Accio. Levioso. Accio. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Descendo. Lumos. Reparo. Glacius. Repulso. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Glacius. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Forza. Glacius. Levioso. Glacius. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Reparo. Lumos. Descendo. Depulso. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Switch reset everything. Good to know. That's the last of them. Seems I was a man. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this. Revelio.
Mind you, I did not raise you to break school. Run around the castle after curfew. Have you any idea what?
Confringo.
You're lucky I don't come up there myself.
Revelio.
Something so peaceful about tending to...
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. What was it we were going to do?
We were each going to follow a Hogwarts treasure map. I'd suggest you start looking near the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Shouldn't get so upset.
Hello, Homura. Revelio. Hello, Homura. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu power.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Revelio. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Got it. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
At first, I thought Professor Dark might...
Revelio.
Obviously, Hogwarts is the best wizarding school in the world. Everybody knows that.
There's the fountain. I'm getting close.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it?
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite... He normally sends me owls every week when he's on... In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been what with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved. Should I be worried about my uncle?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he... Could you try...
I'll try.
In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Glacius. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Capulso. Reparo. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Glacius. Capulso. Levioso.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! It was a long time ago.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Another selection for you all. This was composed long before any of us were even painted.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever? How offensive. Next.
Fine, a genius.
Happy now?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alohomora.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since...
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Yeah, not sure what kind of look people.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Aloha Mora.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Revelio. Depulso.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Depulso.
Wonder who lives here.
Depulso!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio. Confringo.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Revelio. Descendo. Lumos. Reparo.